Man, oh man, nobody could head slide into a base like Charlie Hustle. Man, we're going to miss Pete Rose. What a character. All right, weather window. In Interstate 15, we're at the top of Malad Summit. We're looking north. Roads are pretty clear right now. We do have this frost advisory. This goes until 9 o'clock this morning. So all this area from Rexburg through to Pocatello, American Falls, Aberdeen, that ground surface temperature hitting the freezing mark or even a couple of degrees below. So if you have any plants you want to keep, you might want to make sure that they get covered. You know, tuck them in the night before. We do have this freeze warning until 8 o'clock from Salmon through Leadore, almost to Chalice. Yeah, we're looking at some very cold temperatures. Right now at the airport, 32 degrees, so that's freezing. We got clear skies, calm winds. Now in town, we're a few degrees warmer, but as the sun gets ready to rise, we're going to see the temperature drop just a few more degrees. Right at the freezing mark through Idaho Falls, clear skies, light winds at 3 miles per hour. Some temperatures around the region. We're looking at 20s through western Wyoming, 30s from Driggs, Soda Springs, Pocatello, Idaho Falls, Rexburg, 20s through Island Park, into the Arco Desert, 37 degrees, 30s through Salmon, Chalice, 25 right now in Stanley. Winds not too bad, so that's not aggravating. It's not making that temperature feel like it's any cooler. So we've got calm winds from Driggs, single-digit wind speeds from Jackson, Idaho Falls, Rexburg, Haley, Chalice, just light winds. Now tomorrow, these winds are going to pick up. We do have a system that's going to be pushing in. We've already seen some beginning stages of that coming through right now, bringing some clouds into the region. So we're going to have some areas with clouds, some areas with sunshine for today, like Snake River Plain, just sunny, looking for warmer conditions. We will have a few clouds pass through later on this afternoon. We'll be a little bit warmer than yesterday. We'll be in the 70s today for the Snake River Plain. Southeast Highlands, mostly sunny, just a few clouds. 71 the high today for Soda Springs, Montpelier, Lava, 73 for Downey. Into the Highlands and western Wyoming, mostly sunny, just a few clouds. 60s for our high today through Island Park, but Jackson, Afton, Driggs, Du Bois getting into the 70s today, 61 for high in Yellowstone, and then through the Central Mountains, just a few clouds passing through. Our highs in the 70s for Salmon, Leadore, Stanley, Arco, Chalice, 68 for a high through parts of Mackay. Then clear skies tonight through the Central Mountains, back down in the 30s for those overnight lows. Highlands, western Wyoming, clear skies dropping down to the 20s for Yellowstone and Island Park, 40s for Driggs, 30s for Jackson, Afton, and Du Bois. And then for the Southeast Highlands, mostly clear for tonight. We'll be back down 36 for low in Soda Springs, 32 Montpelier, 38 for Preston. And then for the Snake River Plain, clear skies, not quite as cold. Pocatello in the 40s tonight, Idaho Falls in the upper 30s. Here's a look at our Southeast Idaho Chevy dealers 7-day forecast. Winds are going to pick up on Wednesday. Of course, we like to call it a winds day, with highs approaching 80 degrees, 70s for Thursday, 80s for Friday, back into the 70s for the weekend for Pocatello. Blackfoot, 20-mile-per-hour winds tomorrow, 79 the high, 72 the high on Thursday. We'll be in the 80s briefly for Friday, back into the 70s for Saturday and Sunday. Windy through Idaho Falls tomorrow, 79 the high, staying in the 70s for Thursday, 80s for Friday. Saturday and Sunday will be in the 70s. Rexburg, mostly sunny skies, a little breezy for Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Highs going from the 70s to the 60s, to the 80s, to the 70s for the Teton area. Look for sunshine for the next few days. 70s for our high tomorrow, 60s by Thursday, back into the 70s by Friday. And for the Central Mountains, sunshine tomorrow, a little breezy, 75 for the high, 80s by Friday. Deanne?